Hello, sweet souls. This is your first reading of the day. It is so comfortable out right now. It's probably 60 and it's overcast. It's just one of those days where you just want to get in bed and stay in bed like the whole day. But we're not going to sleep. We're here. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive. Send toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. Let's get you an affirmation. Affirmation. What do they need to know? Beacon of truth. Pause and tune into your inner guidance before taking action. I choose what's right. And then we have heavenly embrace. You will never lose your way. For all paths lead you back home. My angels guide me. So they're asking you to tap in to receive the angelic assistance, guidance from the spiritual realm. That's amazing. All right, let's see what else we get. We're going to do the Alchemy Rising. I normally have these out before, but of course, I'm running late, like always. All right, let's see. What's in the energy? What do we need to focus on today, Holy Spirit? What do we need to focus on today? Definitely gratitude. All right, what do we need to focus on? Whoops, we got one here. What do we need to focus on today? Wow, you're being pointed in the right direction. So if you feel like you don't know which path you're meant to be on, they're saying, don't worry. All you need to do is tap in. Tap in with the spiritual realm. They're going to give you the guidance you need. They're saying, you're a warrior. You're God's warrior. You're meant to learn from past experience and lead the way. Let me get one more. Yeah, look, gateway. Some of you could be having ascension symptoms right now. You could be going through another level up. And a lot of times before you go through another level up, now we hear the ambulance, there will be a period of stagnancy, like a lull in the activity. It'll feel like nothing is going on when actually you're getting ready for another level up. So keep that in mind if that's what's happening in your energy right now. This is the Christ Consciousness deck. Woo! Okay. Get excited. Get excited. All right. One card from this deck. What do they need to know? What guidance, what motivation do you have for them today? We have gratitude. And I heard gratitude. Appreciation and thanks. Make sure that you wake up every day with a grateful heart and you go to bed every day with a grateful heart. I'm telling you, the energy of gratitude can shift a bad day into a good one all day long. You're having issues, you're having worries. Just being in gratitude will shift it. It shifts the energy. And then we got humbleness, modesty and humility, operating in humility. I feel like that's your baseline, collective. I really do. I don't feel like I need to tell you to be humble. You've been through so much. Let's see. Guidance for the beautiful collective. Guidance. Motivation. What do they need to know? You're entering into a new chapter. You're a free spirit. You were never meant to be controlled or dominated by anyone else. You were meant to come here as a free spirit and creatively express whatever your heart desires that would be of use and help to humanity. That's who you are. And it's your deep level of compassion. This is why God chose you, to create something that would help humanity. Give me one more. Wow. Shine. You're meant to shine. You are the star. Wow, I just love this. You're meant to shine. The choice is yours. But you have the type of spirit that mirrors back to others what they need to work on. And of course, you're going to trigger a lot of people, and that's okay. The ones that need that knowledge through your reflection, they're going to be grateful for it because it's going to highlight what they need to heal so that they can have the best life, the life that they truly want. Yeah, you're moving forward. I love it. Okay, let's see. Guidance for the beautiful collective. Guidance. We got, it's time to move on. Again, flow with the river and see where it takes you. You're a free spirit, and it's time for you to get going. Just putting yourself out there and floating like a I wanted to say a flower, like a feather in the wind, going wherever spirit guides you. Life is an expression of you. Life is more than existing. You're here to creatively express. Be a free spirit and do what your heart calls you to do. All is at your fingertips. What has been had by one can be had by all. It doesn't matter if other people do what you're being guided to do. It's unique to you. And you have something special to offer. Let's see what else we get. I'll use the Cancerian deck. All right. Motivation for the beautiful collective. What do they need to know? What's going to help them for today? Motivation, guidance. Yep, destiny. You're being aligned with your destined path. It's meant to be. Have faith and believe. You're headed in the right direction. You're headed on the path to happiness and success. So stop overthinking it and just trust God. You're being asked to creatively express. Do more of what you love. Yeah, the awakening was that birth as a portal. Now you're stepping into the leadership role. They said you're headed in the right direction. You're on the right path. There could be an opportunity in the next few weeks, but they said it's up to you whether you take the opportunity or not. Of course, anytime you're presented with an opportunity and it's scary, you know it's coming from the spiritual realm because they love for you to face your fear because it leads to empowerment, self-worth, confidence. It just, that's how you know. So if you get a call and someone says, and you're an introvert, and someone calls you and says, look, I really love what you're doing. I would like for you to come and give a speech on what it is you're about and what you do. That is going to put you in instant fear if you're an introvert. But I want you to know, that's how you know the spiritual realm's bringing it to you. Because they know it's going to get you out of your shell. You're going to feel so empowered. This is the daily guidance from the angels. We just got 3. Child, this talks about your new beginning. It also talks about your innocence. Thank you, Spirit. They want you to know everything that you've experienced in the past was a blessing in disguise because it's led you to where you are right now. And I say it all the time in my own experiences. I would suffer everything I've suffered in this life all over again to know that I would be where I am right now. With all of you, with my loving husband, Mark, I would suffer it again, and I went through hell, but I would do it again. I would. They want you to pay attention to the signs. You are receiving signs. One more. What do they need to know? Energy work. Some of you may be called to get energy work done, or you're being called to be an energy worker. Whether this is a healer with your words, doing like Reiki, whatever it is. But let your past go. You're going to make steady progress, okay? Let's use tarot and see what we get, guys. So far, I feel like this is all about you tapping in and you expressing. Self-expression, right? All right. Guidance. Yeah. You're the phoenix rising. It's time to spread your wings and fly. It's time for you to move in a new direction with the 3 of Wands. Nothing's holding you back anymore. You know, it's like, not that I feel like you're animals, but it's giving me the energy. They're giving me the feeling and the visual of a caged animal that has been caged their whole life, being forced to stay in this small space. One day, the cage door opens, but that animal that has been in that cage their whole life doesn't know they're free. doesn't know that they can go out and explore. So for some of you, this could be, the same energy, the same thing that's going on. You still feel constrained, trapped because of your past, but you're not. That door's open now. They want you to get out there and creatively express. Daily motivation. Yeah. It's time for you to take the lead in the Emperor energy. Take control of your life. You are the one in control. Take charge with authority. It's going to lead to financial security, stability, confidence, growth. It's time for you to take the lead of your own life. No one controls you. Yeah, this comes from a space of self-love. And what I'm getting here with the King of Cups is you embracing your masculine. So in the past, many of you were codependent. You overgave. So you were more in the Queen of Cups energy because of your wounding. But now moving forward, you still are that loving person, but you're embracing the masculine side. You're protecting your heart. You're not giving your heart out in the past like you did. You're being more reserved. Now you are helping others. You're teaching others from a space of this King of Cups energy, self-love, but being very protective of that self-love. And you're meant to teach and guide others. You are a healer, the star. You're a healer. And it's through your creative expression that you will heal others. So this is what this is about today. I love you guys so much. I hope that it helped you. I am scheduling for the 3rd week of November, I believe. If you are interested, please share the videos, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on part 2. Bye, guys.